I was doing my internship in this organization, and oh my god, I had the biggest reflection now in a lovely networking call that I had. So they were providing training courses on coaching. So there was this training course for 7 days, more than 10 hours of work and training people, and we had large groups from 30 to 70 people. And in these training courses, like the majority of them were designed in a way that every day had very big chunks of theory after theory after theory, and then at the end of the day a little bit of practice, and then towards the end of the training way more practice. But also what else there was there is that there were 3 big chunks of embodiment, so that people would go and they would explore concepts with their own body, concepts like self-awareness, connection with others, leading and following, concepts that they are very native to coaching, but they would experience them with their body, with processes that derive from theater, from dancing, from mindfulness. Now, I was part of that, and as a participant, I loved it, and I saw that like at least 98% of the people really adored it. They were like, wow, that's amazing, what a magical experience that I have here. But out of these people, maybe 1% or 2%, they understood that what was happening in the movement process, what was happening through their embodiment, was closely connected to their learning. They understood that the patterns that they did in movement, they're the same with the patterns that they do in their work while they were coaching. For them, the bridge was clear. For me, it was also clear. And that made me even more excited, because I thought we should do things a bit differently. We should help the rest of the people also connect. And luckily, I'm very glad for that. The director of this organization, Mark of Lamming, he was pushing me in this direction. He was like, okay, let's not do that. I don't want to have like 3 hours of movement and then people don't understand why we did that. I want things to be more integrated. And this is, I think, the very beginning of my own approach, developing my own things, because I had learned a lot in my master's for adult education, how adults learn, but this created such a great understanding that, hey, people you can give them a little bit of input, of course, but then if they experience it with their body, that creates such a different experience for them. But it has to be small, connected with what they were getting as a theory bite, and added with a reflection afterwards, because then you help everyone make a link instead of having only a few people who understand it and connect it and get the maximum out of it. Have like the biggest part of the group do that. So this is how it all started actually with me, and then it became embodied learning. It's not just embodiment. We're not just dancing or doing theater or moving around for no purpose, but it's all connected to the content. Yeah, that was it.